Black Ops 7 brought back a fan favorite weapon from Black Ops 2, the MSMC, but now it's in the form of the MPC-25. It does look a little bit different, doesn't feel exactly the same, but it does have a lot of the firepower. It's one of the best SMGs to be using right now, but you got to use my build. For the first attachment, we're going to be going over to the rear grip, and I want to show you guys. So if we look down on the bottom right, you can see that the slide of fire speed is 270 milliseconds. A lot of the time when you have no attachments on your gun, it's going to be like 390, and so you always want to bring it around 270, 290, then you're going to be more in that meta territory. So we actually don't really need to add the grip that makes it so we can slide a fire and do all those things a little bit faster. Given if we do use this, the weapon will feel a lot snappier. It's just this gun already has a lot of mobility, but that has a shaky recoil, so it's going to be more impactful to actually add the vassal stability, grip increase, and the horizontal recoil control, as well as the recoil stabilization, which that recoil stabilization is going to make it so the iron sights are a lot easier to use. It's going to make it so they don't really shake as much. That's basically like the gun kick control on the weapon. But the damage range on this gun also isn't the best. You can see that we're doing 30 damage up to about 9 meters. That isn't that good. This gun is a good weapon. It's just you got to hit those headshots, and if you're not getting those headshots, it's going to feel like not the fastest going weapon, because it also has a little bit of a slower fire rate, so then it's not going to be as forgiving. And so to basically compensate for those things, we are going to be adding the long barrel. The bolt velocity is already going to be 520. The more I played this game, the more I kind of want my bolt velocity to at least be 550. So sometimes if I notice I'm on a map where I'm just getting into more like, distance gunfights, then I will use the Hydra barrel, which sometimes I do find myself in those gunfights with this weapon because it is easy to use at long range. And so basically, if you want the gun to feel smoother, use the Hydra. If you have a very good ping, then I definitely would just use the Ashy barrel, bro. I can't say any of these names. By the way, if you want every camo in Black Ops 7, make sure you check out my long-term sponsor, Guapsi. This is a group of people who will legitimately grind your account to unlock anything you want. This goes for all the master camos, iridescent, like actually anything, and they don't break TOS or play with cheaters, so there's absolutely no risk of being banned. I've worked with them for the past 3 years and haven't seen a single negative review, and so if you want all the master camos or iridescent rank risk-free, make sure you check out Guapsi.com. I'll have their link down in the description. Next up, for the muzzle, you guys got two different options. So if you are a little bit of a slower player, I definitely would try out the monolithic suppressor. This is not only going to keep you off the radar, but it's also going to boost that damage range and the bolt velocity. So now you can kind of, have the extra range, still have a good amount of recoil control. Going to be difficult to use at like 50-40 meters, but this is an SMG, so you should even be in those gunfights. You can see overall, even without our recoil control attachments, with the main one that we're going to be throwing on, you can still kind of beam at long range. For me though, I really just don't like lowering that ADS speed whatsoever, and so I'm going to be adding the suppressor. Obviously, if you want to maximize control, just use the compensator, but I think it's going to be a lot more enjoyable to use the stalker suppressor, so it's easy to build up that streak and just actually, enjoy the game a little bit more. Then since there was that bouncy recoil, which is going to mess you up a little bit, I personally am going to be adding the flow guard foregrip. I know some people are just going to add the regular foregrip, so you have the lots of recoil control, but I'm so aggressive in this game, and I need to be able to shoulder corners. This is increasing that walking speed, which is what we're doing when we're shouldering. So if I don't know where the enemy's at, I'll kind of shoulder there instead of just running out there and firing. I'm going to shoulder and then boom. And so this allows you to do so a little bit faster, as well as move around a little bit faster. And then we also get that, side to side recoil control, to where if you want to use that at long range, you're going to be able to hit a decent amount of your shots. So make sure you actually like strafe in that gunfight. Still a little bouncy, but it's not that difficult to use to where you should be perfectly fine. Last attachment on the 5 attachment build, we are going to be going over to the magazine. We're going to be adding the 40 round extended mag. 50 rounds you can get away with, but if we're going over the best build, you want to use the 40 round. Now, if you're not really using all the ammo, that's going to be super good, because you can go over to the fire mods and you can add the recoil springs. So then if you use the underbarrel, that rear grip with the recoil springs, a lot of recoil control. Like I really do recommend not using a magazine, just so you can try out having all that recoil control. It is so satisfying. It actually makes it feel like you're killing the enemies faster, because you're never really missing any of those shots. It's just, it kind of depends on the map that you're on. Sometimes the extra ammo is more important, but statistically, this right here is going to be one of the best 5 attachment MPC-25 builds. Also like it with the 40 round mag. That's also why a lot of people just use the Gunfighter. So the Gunfighter, we're going to be able to add those recoil springs to the weapon. We're going to be able to go over to the stock. We are going to be adding the Viper wire stock, just so we can strafe faster. Our movement speed's faster. Everything's going to feel a little bit lighter on the gun. Strafe speed's still pretty good. The other one's pretty good as well. Like, it's the stock that's directly below this one, but I kind of like to be able to walk a little bit faster. This weapon, sometimes the movement speed can feel a little bit weird. So now it's going to be all coming back. and it's just unbelievably too fluid. And I honestly like the optic. I like the iron sight, so I'm going to be using a laser called the Precision Shift to increase the hip fire to 80th accuracy. Right here's my favorite 8 attachment build. If you want one that feels a little bit more fluid in the gunfight, then I definitely would use the pedal one, because you can see crazy straight speed. Like, I kind of want them to nerf this one though, because it's a little bit too good at times. So this right here is going to be another very good 8 attachment MPC-25 build. For the perks and everything, you guys can just really rock whatever you want, but I love the lightweight with the vigilance. So then the vigilance zooms out the minimap, so I can see more of where the enemies are, where my teammates are. So then it's just easier to actually stay alive and continue those streaks. Secondary is always going to be the Velox onto there. Here's what I've been rocking, but haven't really maxed out the gun yet, so I don't have all the attachments. But with all that said, let's get into the gameplay. In the last week, I was like, you know what? Let me do this camo grind, and I did like 2 or 3 12-hour streams. Then we got it. I'm kind of scarred from doing the baseball bat. That was the most difficult challenge I've ever done in my entire life. You know you want to chow. Boyfriend's there. That's my teammate. Okay, in about... we need about 9 kills for the swarm, but... So we could push up right now, but... My teammates aren't pushed up, so I'm going to be the only one. It's going to be in the area. I should kill him. There we go. Perfect. He's going to reach out. It's going to be his boyfriend over there. Dude. He should be spawning there. But that was actually so sick. I hate this. I hate that. I hate that heady. We got the VTOL worship. Oh, I'm going to call in the swarm and then use the VTOL. You can't hop up on that? That's stupid. Okay. Yo, first game. See, bro, if we had a longer game, maybe I'd get the nuke right there. But let's call on Harp for the... Nah, I shouldn't have been doing that. Actually, you know what? Harp, so that my teammates can get them out. Airspace full my ass. The fuck? It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. But the game's gonna end. I won't be able to use my VTOL. Oh, don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. They're all trying to get inside. Damn, dude. Dude, why is it always at the end every single time? Every time at the end. Wait, oh, that's a field upgrade. I don't know why I kept thinking that was like a kill streak. That's a crazy field upgrade. We're gonna go up top. This is maybe the nuke. Don't see me. Don't see me. Don't see me. Maybe I should have hit him to save my ammo. I'm wasting a nade. Never mind. I didn't waste anything. Oh my god. I no aim assist. I'm still getting my drone pod. I'm gonna actually run out of ammo. And I'm not gonna know what to do. We're finessing them so much. Oh my god. We got the harp. We know where the enemies are gonna be. Sniper almost got us. Teammate, shoot him. Yeah, you gotta shoot him. We got the VTOL as well. But I don't have scavenger, but I have the assault pack. So I feel like I shouldn't need to use scavenger. I'm gonna throw on the wraps just to get more map control. Because now I gotta donate my weapon. Or I gotta go run around with this. Dude, this gun's heavy. This movement speed is nasty. My other gun's so much better. There we go. No, bro, fuck, dude. You know what? I would have been fine, but it fucking takes off my trophy. No, I don't want a trophy. I want a assault pack. Boom. 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 Get a nice little angle over here. Put the pillow under and we start going to town. I ran out of rockets. It's okay. Let's go rapid fire now. Boom, 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 boom. Bro, it's so satisfying, this sound. I think we're going to be able to get a lot of these. I'm just going to play hyper aggressive. And obviously go for the nuke. But I'm just going to see how many kills I can get. How many gunfights I can get into. Without giving a fuck about anything. Someone shoot it out? That's crazy. Teammates, you guys got this. You got this. You guys are the best. Nobody's better. Oh shit, I meant to hop. I meant to hop a little bit. Boom. Dude, I got active camo. Oh, I got the wild card field upgrade. Is this active camo? What the hell is this? Oh, I think I should do my video. Actually, I'm going to wait on that one. I want to do one top 250 with unlimited active camo versus every rank or some shit like that. We got another VTOL. We got the harp, and now we know where the enemies are going to be. Bro, I love this SMG. I'm going to flip this. Trying to shoot my things out. No! Rank should be coming out the end of January. That's what I thought, and that's what I heard from most people. We're gonna hit them with the little slammage over here. We're gonna boom, 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 boom. Yeah, honestly, I'm so happy they haven't left the game. I just jinxed it. I hope they don't leave. Please don't leave. For every game that we pull out these streaks, everybody leaves. Every single time. Just keep on coming. Just keep on feeding me. Let's keep on. Wait, that sounds crazy. No, that's not a good combo. Can you end yourself with... Okay, so you can't die to your own rocket, which makes sense. So you should always go inside, in a way. Bro, this VTOL, incredible. I thought the Dreadnought from last year was bad. I mean, it was good, but I think this one's a lot better since you actually can control where you're going. And it doesn't get hot either. It just keeps on going, bro. Skeeter, I'm just playing solo at the moment. It's my last attempt to get the nuke. Teammate got the Gravemaker. Teammate, I say we don't capture any of the objective. I'm gonna play so away from the objective and try to let the enemies capture it. I looked like an idiot right there. No! Yo, what's up, Knick-Knack? What's up, man? I didn't even see you, brother. What's up, dude? I'm always on Twitch all the time. Nice to see you. I probably shouldn't do that, dude. Well, you know what? It's... No, we're gonna end it on here because the enemies are spawning out. Fuck, dude. That was not good. And then I'm holding them out from it. Take over the hard point, please. Take it over. Take it over. That was still good. Okay, we didn't get a nuke. I think we would have had a nuke if the game wasn't glitching out and giving me a wildcard field upgrade, bro. I've never had the same field upgrade. To 118 and 12. I didn't get a nuke. I would like to have a nuke, but you know what? 100 kills is 100 kills. That was pretty fast paced. That was cool.